Hey there, everyone. I'm Stale, and
And I'm Sasha, and we've got another little, uh, what would you call this? Another little opinion thing for you today.
yes. Well, today differs a little bit from kind of the last thing that we did, which was about cloning. This one instead is more of a cultural issue, or I guess a misconception, and it deals with people who are or match the description of what we believe are gothic. Does that cover what you wanted to say,
Yes.
Sasha?
Yes, actually this brings up a very interesting little culture or lifestyle that people discuss quite a bit. I've even heard some people I know locally go around and saying, "Oh, that person's a major goth. They're all dressed up in black and black hair, and I swear they've got razor marks on their wrists and that sort of thing." Well, we've come to kind of dispel some of the myths, if you will, about some of these subcultures and alternative lifestyles.
Which I don't know if I'd even really call it that. You know what I mean? I mean that almost seems as if we're like making as if it's an abnormal thing or something that's wrong. It's an alternate thing. So I don't know
Yes.
how we should refer to it though. It's a tough
Well,
one.
I have actually done some research on this one, Stale, and I have read through places such as the Gothic.net message boards. You can check those out for free. There's no login required. Um, I can tell you that in most Goths' eyes, and I want to say this, that I'm not meaning to offend anyone or any in any form, but I have heard, or read, I should say, from most people who class themselves as Gothic, is basically it means not to conform or not to bend to another uniform lifestyle. It doesn't mean you wear makeup and slit your wrists. It means that you're simply different. It means that you're not really classed as any one particular person. You're yourself and that's it. And one other thing I would like to touch on is that there are actually a couple sides to some goth people. There's the lighter, more upbeat side, and then some of them do have a darker, more morbid outlook on things. Some of them see things through both sides of the glass, if you will. And in a lot of ways, I have to respect that. It differs from typical, a lot of typical religion outlooks and stuff. It differs quite a bit, and some people rather than try to understand, they'll just continue to believe the stereotype and let that be what it really is. They'll actually think the stereotype is the actual meaning of the word or meaning of what you call yourself, basically.
Oh, I do want to say something here. We tend to generalize and stereotype and kind of simplify things. Now, for the basis of probably some of what we talked about here even, we're going to you just have to generalize some things and broaden them a little bit. And however, we try not to get to the point of stereotyping a particular, I don't know, group of people, I suppose. Because that's just not right. Because it never truly
Exactly.
represents everyone in that group of people. And
Yes, you're
I
exactly
think maybe
right,
we should
Stale.
cut it here in a second for time. Um, Closing words, I guess. Don't listen to the
Um,
stereotypes and, you know, just meet new people and don't judge them immediately because of some small thing like that. Anything from you, Sasha?
I have to kind of pretty much say the same thing. Don't judge a book by its cover. One thing I've learned over the years, and having been on the internet a long time, for probably about, I don't know, the past, I'm guessing 5, 6 years or
50
more.
years.
Shut up, stale. Anyway, one thing I have learned from being on the internet quite some time is even people you wouldn't think, just to look at them, to look them in the face, you think, my God, look at that person. They must be a major freak. Turns out they'd be one of the nicest, most kind-spoken people you ever run across. It just depends
Yeah.
on how well you know them and how much you speak with them and, your day-to-day interactions and stuff. You can never judge a book by its cover. That's the worst thing you can do, especially when it comes to people.
Now, don't worry. We're going to be talking about this again in our next episode here soon.
Oh, yes.
About something slightly different. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys later.